What's the best Wi-Fi name you ever came across? Hotspot named I Got You with no password. That's bro edit. Yes, I meant dragon bro. My neighbor had open Wi-Fi until he got a letter about downloading copyrighted material. He added a password and changed the name to No More Free sh*t. I used to live next to a church. They did have Wi-Fi, so I named mine with the church's name. I always wondered how many people ask for the password there. Asterisk, you never see a church with free Wi-Fi. I guess because no church wants to compete with an invisible power that actually works. Asterisk. Tilda Will Ferrell, rebellious Amish family. Lol, after 8 years my highest voted comment is my Wi-Fi name, which I stole from Reddit the last time this thread was made. This is the way. Sounds like it belongs in our Amish. Yell password for the password. The password is password. At a bar. What's the password? Quote. Buy a beer first. Dude buys a beer. Okay. What's the password? Quote. Buy a beer first. My local game store's Wi-Fi password is $2 because the owner is a jokester who likes to laugh at people who sourly reach for their wallets when he tells them the password. Password is thank you, who you are welcome. My guest network is named Very Free Wi-Fi, no viruses. Totally not a virus. Trust me, I'm a dolphin. I was at Disneyland Resort with my family, and when we were in the parking lot, I looked at the Wi-Fi names and one of them said $34 for AF** King Waffle. Alright, you dudes can shut up about the edit I made since I removed it. To be fair, that is one expensive ass waffle. They're $50 where I go, but at least they come with a complimentary blowjob. IDK if it fits here, but I am the tech guy at home, so I set up the router myself. With 2 different networks. 1 fast boy running on 2.4 GHz. 2 slow boy running on 5.0 GHz. So the whole family is on the fast boy while I am on the slow boy. Nobody complained and nobody knows. Was in a McDonald's and there was the normal McDonald's Wi-Fi and then there was one that said, McDonald's makes you fat bitch. Evil twin attack confirmed. Mom, choose this one. We can't keep doing this, Susan. In an apartment I lived in we can hear you having sex. Presumably with the another apartment using the clapback, we can hear you not having sex. Wu-Tang Lan. Please tell me the password is ain't nothing to fuck with. Protect ya subnet. The promised land. Went to see a politician in the 2016 primaries speak in my college town. Someone named their hotspot add me on Snapchat. Stupid name here. Someone responded by naming their hotspot no one wants to add you on Snapchat. Stayed in an Airbnb with 2 big dogs. Went to connect to the Wi-Fi and there were 4 or 5 networks named something along the lines of your dog shits on my lawn, dog shits everywhere. I live between an old folks home and a church that has a large graveyard in the back. I named my Wi-Fi Purgatory. _LAN _down _by the _river. There will be plenty of time connecting to a LAN down by the river when you're connecting to a LAN down by the river. My old one was to Xfinity and beyond, with the password being a snake. NMYBOOT, but I've moved since and changed providers. Those accusations are not true. I was never in that boot. Edit. Thanks for the silver kind. Wait, what am I doing? You were on the plane though. Marty McWi-Fi is one I've seen in my neighborhood. One of my housemates had that as his wireless access point, so I named mine Bill Y the Science Fi. And he loved it, lol. Every day I'm buffering. Guessed. The Indian restaurant Dashum called theirs Chai Fi. Haha, didn't expect to find this, but Dashum is 10 out of 10. That's what she SSID. Mine is tell my wife I love her. I'll tell her tonight. The land before time. A girl I used to date had that as her Wi-Fi name. Holy mother of hell, my grandmother didn't have Wi-Fi and just bought an iPhone. She's about 72. So, me being the good child I am, I helped her set her Wi-Fi up. I asked her simply, what would you like your password to be? She replied with this: "I'm going to die soon 123. To this day when I go over, I can still see it on the refrigerator. Wi-Fi password. I'm going to die soon 123. I feel like .321 would be more apropos. Our neighbor has one that's stay off asshole. Which, you know, sure. But they also have a second, unsecured one. Stay off asshole. Guest. Quote. I still laugh when I see that. 2 girls 1 router. I named my pocket Wi-Fi as initializing. My friend asked if something's wrong with my Wi-Fi, telling me it wouldn't register on her phone. Ha ha ha. Feels bad, man. Password is feels good actually. Edit. This was barely any effort. I got it from my cousin's internet router. I barely know her. We use that joke a lot. A friend of mine's is named Wi-Fi. I hardly know why. What? I see several ways to go with that but don't understand the one chosen. Wi-Fi. I barely know why. Troy and Abed in the modem bill. Why the science-fi? Drop it like it's hotspot. Router not working, and many of us didn't even try to connect. Hack me if you were gay. The neighbors hacked it the next day. Reddit mods. Now this looks like a job for me. I made a list of all the networks I can see from my bedroom. Here some of my favorites. Asterisk Guild of Calamitous Intent. Asterisk for the plebs. Asterisk Hello Kitty, Trojan. Asterisk Sheryl Crow is my god. Asterisk The Promised Land. Asterisk A Wi-Fi has no name. Asterisk Ashcan Village. Some others I've seen in random places. Asterisk Lumpy's Network. Asterisk Squirrel. Asterisk I'm Better Than You. Asterisk Big Kahuna Burger. Asterisk Totally Not a Honeypot. Asterisk Bill Why the Science-Fi. Asterisk Mouse House. When I was in high school I saw Girls Bathroom Camera 3. Unprotected CEX at a used electronics games retailer whose name is pronounced as sex. Hide yo kids, hide yo Wi-Fi. It hurts when I pee. 8HCWA NIP. Elmo's Coom Factory. I laughed so hard I had an asthma attack. I don't see why it should be funny. He found my factory and so. 1 Coom please. I believe why can't fi. I found a password encrypted Wi-Fi in the past. I think it was a hotspot and I randomly entered 1,234,567 as a password. It worked, so I started downloading some movies. A lot of GBs were downloaded until it suddenly stopped. I looked again at the available Wi-Fi connections and I found that renamed Suck My IC1+3, as that was my device at the time. I also opened a hotspot and renamed it to What's Your Problem with 1+3? Quote. Anyone opening their Wi-Fi and reading those names would surely have asked himself what was going on. There was one called Give Me Back My Fucking Flamingos near me, with another that said, You'll never get your flamingos back. I named mine, Sorry About Your Flamingos. Quote. One of my neighbors has I now pronounce you man in Wi-Fi. I'm assuming they're newlyweds. Neighbor 1, MYNEIGHBORSUCKD. CK Neighbor 2, NOUDUMBA$S Neighbor 3, guys calm down. Please don't tell my Wi-Fi I'm gay. Just driving through town and I come across this Wi-Fi called Sex Dungeon. Martin Router King. Live in a high-rise, so lots of networks. My fav one is called Big Booty HOS. God only knows what the password might be. Sex Panther because 60% of the time it works every time. Your mom is a hot spot. Pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. In my student dormitory there was the Spanish Inquisition, and I didn't expect. Abraham_Linksys. The routers of Rohan until my Wi-Fi loved her. My friend called his hotspot at a robotics competition. Yellen asterisk 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 A for password. Edit. I found the picture. Mine's yell penis for a password. I've heard a couple of guys yell it in bars. I tell back get your own Wi-Fi, which is my password. That's genuinely hilarious. Name. Say that you're my little bitch password. I'm your little bitch. Vaccinate your fucking kids. 3 words all uppercase. Semper Wi-Fi. I live near a Marine Corps base. There is someone in my building with a Wi-Fi network. Spank _ harder. I want to meet the monsieur. Get off my land, stupid kids. I peg on the first date. The _ bitches _ upstairs. Vi kan hår det när I bowler. Danish for, we can hear it when you fuck. The neighbors 2 doors down from me are low-key drug addicts. Really nice people, but always on something. The neighbor between us got a new Wi-Fi router a while back, and he named it Dia Surveillance to try and freak them out. A few months later, druggy neighbor confides that he knows the feds are watching. Hi monsieur, this absolutely cracks up. Wi-Fi neighbor. And he had recently gotten a Wi-Fi booster, so he decides to turn up the heat. He keeps Dia Surveillance, but adds a second network called Dia Warranty to make it seem like the feds were closing in. That was quite some time ago, and druggy neighbor hasn't said any more about it, but I imagine it had him looking over his shoulder for a while. A linksys to the past brother came up with it. Mine has rich _ peoples _ Wi-Fi that's private, and I have another one set for poor _ peoples _ Wi-Fi for the cheap-ass guests that's open to them and restricted a few things. So far the neighbors like it lol. I didn't see it while I was scrolling, but my buddy who's married changed his network name to Trophy Wi-Fi, and it cracks me up every time. FBI surveillance ban. The same one as mine, but I then changed to FBI drone. ALA nas no name. Nacho Wi-Fi. My sister was a fan of Winternet is Coming. Got a lot of laughs from friends but a lot of questions from older relatives. House Lannister. La Bakari, it's Hindi for ticket beggar. It made me chuckle. My Japanese department named the Wi-Fi to the next door French department so people cannot figure out. My high school banned cell phones but allowed iPads. Naturally many of us used hotspots to allow internet access on our iPads because the school Wi-Fi was slow. The school guy had the nerve to look at the Wi-Fi list of blank's iPhone and see who had her phone at school and punish them for it. Of course, the moment we realized that we all renamed our hotspots to funny things including FBI surveillance ban and I'm on my phone, haha. And I'm sure not a single person thought to name their Wi-Fi after someone they didn't like. My dad's is Trump's _ backdoor _ to _ Russia. He lives in a conservative neighborhood. It's come up in the WA meeting. Did they know it was him? Or just, we saw this and it must be stopped because we're in WA and hate fun. Quote, it's just that we don't approve of this kind of thing. None of them are tech savvy enough to figure out who it is. For hood eyes only, was one of my neighbors once. I was in a rented condo that was on a river, filled with mostly retirees. You are not as hood as you perhaps once were there, buddy. I am my home country, hanging out with my buddies, when we wanted to check if the town we were currently in had Wi-Fi. Out of the blue my friend started laughing and pointed to his phone at one of the Wi-Fi's names. Their deadass said, only her mom's free bro, with a free Wi-Fi connection. We were on the floor dying. Peas. The connection wasn't that great. / greater than peas. The connection wasn't that great. Skeptical smiley face. So isn't her mom? Oh no, she's very experienced. I named mine virus _ 32.x. My mom was driving me down a neighborhood and my phone automatically detected Wi-Fi from nearby houses. One of them was called Gaylord, Colorado, and the other said Shadow. I instantly sent a screenshot to my friend. Our setup has 2 networks, a slower one named Lightspeed and a faster one named Ludicrous Speed. When guests come over, I judge their worth based on whether they understand the Spaceballs reference or not. Makilda router. Or Zoiksha eigen Wi-Fi. Translated, find your own Wi-Fi. Was at a hotel and saw we zip-tied our dicks to toasters. Send help. I was very confused. My neighbors is no soup for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.